Hi, Cancer. Thank you for joining us. Welcome back. Let's go ahead and jump on in. Hope you're enjoying your day with Moon trine Jupiter today. Cancer. What do you need Cancer to know about their current situation, what they're thinking about facing Cancer? What do we need them to understand for their highest wisdom? Self-love, creation, and intentions. Being able to receive comes from a place of self-love, comes from deserving it, thinking that you deserve it, feeling that you deserve it, loving thyself. Cancer. And this will bring stability, harmony, and flow to your life. Okay, beautiful. Let's go ahead and get deeper. I want to do this deck. I have been Cancer. Messages for Cancer. Whoa. The dead end. Maybe there's like a transformation that's happening. Cancer. The Mystic. You might need to receive like mystic wisdom from somebody or something. Maybe tap more into your like a caring emotional side. The color blue could be relevant as well. There could be a need to kind of open up spiritually to something as well. We're just going to see if there's any other cards from the other half, and then we'll move on. Cancer. Messages for Cancer people and placements. We have the Bardo. Yeah, interesting. Definitely like there needs to be an end to something or a way of being. Maybe the ancestors are supporting this. You can see the blue eye here and the blue eye here. So even if you don't have blue eyes, something about the color blue, that kind of tranquil cleansing energy. We are on the full moon, which is a great time to let go of things, release, culminations, harvesting, reflecting back, because we're about to enter after the full moon, this kind of rest period for 2 weeks, I think, before the new moon, right? So we need time to release, to take care of ourselves, to change things, maybe change ways of operating that weren't serving us in our highest good. So I think I'm going to go ahead and read the dead end. And then we'll move on because maybe this is not part of the greatest story. Let's see, the dead end. Relax into knowing, right? Oh, it is 143. Amen. Yeah, this could be maybe your relationship with your deep psychological state, the occult, shared finances, sex, intimacy, power, anything like that. The closed door, the final chapter, the impasse. Contrary to what its name implies, the dead end is very much alive. It is a force that stops us from moving forward as planned. It is thick, dense, and uncompromising, a wall beyond all walls. With every bramble, thorn, and stone, it simply states, "No more, child, you have reached the last page of this chapter." It's natural to resist its very resistance and struggle even harder to make our way, to prove our point, to hold on to what was. In this way, we fight with life itself. From a mythic perspective, the end you face is very much a beginning. There are doors opening all around you, just not the one you planned on walking through. If you're honest and courageous enough to accept, adjust, and adapt, the dead end becomes known as life's beginning. Acceptance, humility, relief, and reverence for change. On the dark side, inertia, stuckness, tension, unconscious, and gripping. Note that in most stories and movies, the moment the protagonist reaches a dead end, something riveting happens. You are the protagonist. Reflect on dead ends in your past that led you to unimaginable wonders. Wow. The moment you accept the ending, a feeling of grace arises and doors begin to open both inside you and in the world. Beautiful. Get some tarot on this. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Any other messages you'd like to convey for Cancer people watching? They're telling me it's a different deck. Messages for Cancer people and placements. So there is a need to maybe let go of some kind of self-assertion, some kind of over-aggression. Cancer, Cancer. Maybe there is like this kind of, maybe there's a need to like put away passions or fiery energy, anger kind of vibes. Maybe put that on the back burner for now. Cancer. We do have such a strong Uranus energy with that full moon tomorrow in Aquarius, which is ruled by Uranus, which is, I think, squaring off with Uranus, actually, because the moon is in Aquarius and then squares Taurus, which Uranus is in. So there's a lot of intense energy. There could be, like with moon squaring Uranus, there could be a temptation, especially since you're ruled by the moon. Cancer placements are. Cancer is ruled by the moon. To kind of let your emotions get the better of you. So it's really a better time to kind of channel that same transit through revelations, revolutionary, rebellious ways of processing your emotions, innovative solutions, divinely guided solutions, right? Aquarius is kind of associated with Prometheus, who gave technology to humans like fire. And so these are like new ideas, new ways of processing things, new technologies. So yeah, there could be, and maybe you're balancing things, or you're kind of juggling multiple options or offers or things like that. And there's going to be a need to kind of focus your energy towards something, and don't invest it in something that doesn't make you feel emotionally strong or sound. So we're going to continue, yeah, and that's how you're actually going to be able to reach your Ten of Cups and ultimate happiness, because you're not investing in places that are not suitable, right? So let's get you one of the beautiful star seeds. Cancer, best advice, please, for the highest abundance. Wow, child of the cosmos. I mean, Cancer is, everything associated with motherhood. So we'll go ahead and read that. It's funny, it's beautiful, so much blue, right? Child of the cosmos. This could be about how you process your emotions or your home life in relation to your health, in relation to work, your daily routine, or maybe about your give and take dynamics with other people based on your emotional foundation. Yeah, this could be specifically in regards to your career or legacy, or kind of wanting to be the boss of something. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. There's a mysterious force that governs all of life, an intelligence that tells flowers when to bloom and the tides and seasons when to come and go. That intelligence is within you too. It was there before you drew your first breath, and it will be there well beyond your last. It's part of you that informs every cell what to do when you were in your mother's womb. It's hard to resist this force than it is to surrender. Because Earth is a planet of polarity and free will, it's easy to forget that this intelligence exists within us. So often we become disconnected from the pulse of life and fall into patterns of believing that we're separate, of feeling that we need to go alone. We can feel isolated, as if we need to figure things out for ourselves, to rely on our own strength. You're being called to remember the intelligence that's within each and every one of yourselves, to remember that you're a precious child of a loving, gentle universe, that you have access to all the intelligence, strength, flow, and qualities there ever were or ever will be. And to remember that if flowers know exactly when and how to bloom, then so do you. Okay, beautiful. Cancer, last piece of advice for the most important vital piece of advice with cancers watching this, reading Cancer energy, most important advice. Deep knowing. Of course, this came out with you guys. Beautiful. I think it's the exact same number that this card was associated with, 43. I'm not sure. And then you have new life on the bottom of the deck. Go ahead and read. There it is. Intuition, listening to the oracle within, empathy, and hypersensitivity. Intuition is the faculty that allows you to enter into a dialogue with Source, the consciousness that you are a part of but can't see with the naked eye. It's perplexing that people are taught to ignore the natural capacity to navigate their journeys to access inner guidance. Know that you have an ability to read between the lines and find the truth that was missing when the story was told. The deep knowing allows you to open the door to wisdom far greater than what is available in the limitations of human experience. You're given information that might make no sense whatsoever to the logical mind or the five senses, but which is 100% correct and true. The trick is to listen and then act accordingly. You're now invited into the sacred dialogue of deep knowing, so tune in and trust the vibes. They will be right. Ask and you will receive answers from unusual sources, so go ahead and make prayers, right? There are occasions when you just know deep in your heart and soul that a person's going to play a meaningful role. Someone crosses your path and suddenly, out of the blue, you're connected at a level impossible to describe. The feeling marks a moment in time etched indelibly into the soul. Someone has entered your life who will be instrumental in your journey, so pay attention. Two hearts are calling to each other to begin the alchemical process. This is also a sign that your intuition about the person you care about is correct. Trust your heart to lead you. Magic is about to happen. There is a time when your hunches pay large dividends if you listen to them. Take the risk and act. Within you, there is an oracular consciousness, a higher and deeper knowing that transcends the machinations of the smaller thinking mind. At the deep level of your intuitive senses, you have an access point to the genius of the collective, the energies of all thinkers and creators and all inventors and leaders, and all that you need in order to leap into success available to tune into. This is an act of listening intently past the busy mind. The genius awaits. And I think we're going to get, I want to know exactly what you should do at this time. Cancer, what is the recommended action that you'd like them to do? Okay, it flew right over receiving. Okay, the moon in reverse. So this is about being more open or transparent, not hiding things. Let's see. This could be also about maybe you're seeing through the veils of illusions. The moon. Thank you. There is a mental disturbance that's impeding on a person's ability to focus and fully be present in the apparent world. There is lethargy and tiredness and a feeling of wanting to hide away. So that is your advice right now, and it is a good piece of advice to kind of hide away yourself actually, because we are on that full moon when things can get a little hectic and crazy. You know, births happen a lot more on full moons. So there's a release point, a culmination of something, and completion, then a rest period. So it is a good time to kind of allow yourself to rest and release anything that doesn't serve you so that you can allow new mindset shifts to come in the future. But and we'll get you guys a rune as well. Cancer's most important message for Cancer people in placements. Cancer's rune, please. Most important message. Ooh, we have algaes. Okay, we'll go ahead and give it a Google. It means protection, defense, and prosperity. Interesting. It's the 15th rune. Okay. Protection against external forces. It represents the moment of birth or the moment of death. Raven's foot, okay, it's also associated with ravens. Is a clear warning not to take a step further to avoid bad things. Algae bridges the gap between the human and the divine. It's important for those seeking advice to prepare for enlightenment. For the future, this means that one should not pursue egoistic goals because failure is already pre-programmed. If one does not want to fail, one should also think of the people around oneself. So it's important to be operating from your heart and your divine purpose and destiny. Is this aligned to your destiny? Is this the path, the door that you should open? Let's see. Algaes represents faith in the gods and that which lies beyond our five physical senses. Ultimately, the rune algae symbolizes the antlers of the elk, a powerful totem animal in the Norse world of the gods. It promises protection and helps build defenses. So it's about acting, I think, from like a really high moral, strong place, like a leadership place. The protective energy of algae also has a favorable effect on relationships. The positive attitude is transferred to the environment. Good mood infects. In partnerships, security and harmony prevail because algae enables the partners to open up to each other and clearly understand the needs of the other. It also stands for peace. Let's see. So it means elk or something. Okay. Well, I guess we'll get you guys an animal oracle as well, since we are kind of having a reference to animals in general. Best advice, most important vital advice. Be generous of spirit. So this is like exactly that kind of Leo. We're still in Leo season. The kind of leadership energy where you're operating from your heart, from your soul, so that you don't have to like kind of hold back anything. You know that being generous and being a leader can really help benefit society. But we'll go ahead and pull it up. Number 37. Let's see. Okay, it's here. A healthy ego means you ease God's order instead of edging God out. Lion Spirit's appearance is a reminder that you have been given the gift of pride and a healthy sense of self-worth to express divine authentic self in a unique way. You are both the king and queen, secure in prosperity and wisdom, and generous of spirit as you help others. Take pride in your ability to serve from the heart. Contentment with what you have right now allows you to use resources wisely as you give to others in ways that educate, heal, inspire, and delight. Be proud yet humble, practice gratitude, and you will find the accolades that come to you are no match for the joy of knowing what you have been able to do for others through expressing the bounty of generosity within. Lion Spirit knows there is a great savannah before you and many who will benefit from the healthy expression of your unique set of gifts. If you choose to work in partnership with Spirit, all your relationships will flourish as you express your worth and generosity of Spirit with humility and kindness. What a blessing you can be to all. Hope you like this reading. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe, or hit the Buy Me a Coffee link if you want to leave a tip. Thank you. Take care.